Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. No importa la hora que sea, siempre es un gran momento para aprender español con Profesor Pablo. Today's lesson, as we alluded to yesterday, is to explain to you the difference of saying like estuve enojado versus estaba enojado. Once again, we're dealing with preterite versus imperfect. So this again will deepen our understanding, our knowledge, and raise our skill using preterite and imperfect. All right, let's take a look first at our adjectives. Alegre, contento, feliz, happy. Triste, sad. Celoso, jealous. Preocupado is worried. Enfadado means annoyed or upset or kind of mad. Enojado, definitely mad. Herido is hurt, like emotionally. Herido, hurt. Decepcionado, disappointed. Sorprendido, surprised. Asustado, scared. Orgulloso, proud. Estresado, stressed out. Avergonzado, embarrassed. Emocionado, excited. Deprimido, depressed. Furioso, furious or mad or angry. Nervioso, nervous. Now, generally speaking, estar in the preterite, estuve, estuviste, estuvo, estuvimos, de vosotros estuvisteis, and ustedes estuvieron, is to say that you got plus emotion. Like, I got mad, estuve enojado. I got embarrassed, estuve avergonzado. We got worried, estuvimos preocupados. But you're going to see in some cases you can use was or were, just like you'd use it over here, but it's a whole different situation. It means to get like the emotion hit you. Okay, I put over here, estuvo means he or she or you got plus emotion. For example, when you say I got embarrassed, estuve avergonzado, you could also say I was embarrassed when I heard the news. Estuve avergonzado cuando escuché la noticia. So some all can go with got, but some of the ones that go with got, the adjectives, can also go with was or were. We'll take a look at that. Okay, let's start off with alegre, contento, feliz. If you say estuve feliz, estuve contento, estuve muy alegre cuando escuché la noticia, that means I was very happy. I got happy when I heard the news. It's not saying that the condition of being happy was pre-existing. You're just saying you got happy. Let's take a look at triste. Okay? She got sad when she heard the news. Estuvo triste cuando escuchó la noticia. After she had heard the news and I saw her, then it would be estaba triste. She was sad. Estaba triste. But could I say in English? She was sad when she heard the news. I'm not saying before she heard the news she wasn't sad, so it's not an ongoing past condition. It's a preterite. Bang, boom, it happened. I could say estuvo triste, she got sad, or she was sad when she heard the news. And when I say she was sad in this instance, I mean she got sad. Here we go, nervioso. She got nervous. Estuvo nerviosa. She was nervous. Estaba nerviosa. She was nervous when she heard the news. Estuvo nerviosa cuando escuchó la noticia, meaning she got nervous. That's why the imperfect and the preterite, you really delve into a person's head and you have to get and understand the thinking process that's going on and the slight shades of difference between the imperfect and the preterite. Let's go with furioso. We were furious when we heard the news. We got furious. Estuvimos furiosos cuando escuchamos las noticias. After the news, we were furious. Estábamos furiosos. So if someone says, estuvimos furiosos, what they're trying to say is they got mad, right? They were mad. They got mad at that instant when they heard the news. But if they say estábamos furiosos, they're talking about they were in a condition of being mad already. Let's go with emocionado. I got excited when I heard the news. Estuve emocionado cuando escuché la noticia. I could also say, I was excited when I heard the news. In other words, it got me excited. Estuve emocionado cuando escuché la noticia. But if you want to say, I was excited when you saw me, estaba emocionado. I was jumping around and screaming and yelling. Why? ¿Qué pasó? Estaba emocionado. I was excited. I was in the condition of being excited. Let's go with avergonzado, embarrassed. I got embarrassed. Estuve avergonzado. I was embarrassed. Estaba avergonzado. I was embarrassed when I heard the news. Estuve avergonzado cuando escuché la noticia. So I could say I got embarrassed or I was embarrassed, meaning it happened when you heard the news. However, if I want to say I was in the state of being embarrassed when you saw me, estaba avergonzado. Estaba avergonzado. Okay, let's go down with estresado. If you want to say I was stressed out when we talked last night, you would say estaba estresado. I was stressed out. We were stressed out. Estábamos estresados. I want to ask vosotros, why were you guys stressed out? ¿Por qué estabais estresados vosotros? Why were you guys stressed out? Okay, but if I wanted to say I got stressed out when I saw the accident, estuve estresado cuando vi el accidente. I got stressed out when I heard the news. Estuve estresado cuando escuché la noticia. Let's go with proud. You want to say, we don't say we got proud when he won the race. You say we were proud when he won the race. In other words, an emotion of pride came upon you quickly. So you would say, estuvimos orgullosos cuando ganó la carrera. Okay? Let's go with herido. She was hurt. She was sad. She was hurt. Estaba triste. She was depressed. Estaba deprimida. She was hurt. Estaba herida. This could also be injured, like physically hurt, but we're talking about emotionally hurt. Estaba herida. Estaba dolida. Estaba herida. Okay? But if you want to say like, she was hurt when she heard that whatever it was, you'd say estuvo herida cuando escuchó la noticia. So let's go back and summarize. If you use estar in the imperfect, you're saying that someone was in the state of that emotion in the past when they saw you, when you stopped by, when you talked on the phone. That was an ongoing past condition when something else happened. But when you go preterite, estuve, estuviste, and so on, you're saying that you got affected by that emotion. That emotion hit you, right? You already weren't in the state of that emotion. It just happened. It hit you, right? So like again, I was scared when I heard the news. Estuve asustado cuando escuché la noticia. I got sad when I heard the news. Estuve triste cuando escuché la noticia. I was saddened. I was sad when I heard the news. Estuve triste cuando escuché la noticia. Just know that in Spanish, when you're saying estuve using the preterite, you're saying that you got plus that emotion. And you can also express that with saying like I was terrified when I heard the news, right? Estuve horrorizado cuando escuché la noticia. Understand that when you're saying estaba, you're saying that the condition of that emotion, whatever it was ongoing in the past. You're not referring to the action when it started and it happened. You're just saying it was ongoing, it was happening. That's the condition that someone was in. For example, if I say like they were stressed out when I saw them, I'd have to say estaban estresados cuando los vi. But if I want to say estuvieron estresados, that's saying they got stressed out. So that's the difference. Got and was or were. But remember, was or were could work here as well to convey the idea of I got. Example, again, estuve enojado, I got mad. I was mad when I heard the news, meaning like I got angered. Okay? Estuve, estaba. Estuve, you reacting, right? You're reacting with an emotion as something happened. You're reacting with an emotion as something happened. And here, the thing that happened already happened, and you were in the state, the condition of the emotion. Right? That's it. Es todo por ahora. Hasta la próxima lección. Gracias.